Hi, again we are going to discuss fractions. Before we started discussing fractions, example of fractions, then we discuss reduction of fraction to lowest term. This time I'm going to give you greater than and less than. Now, in simple math, 8 is greater than 5 because 8 is greater and this opening is facing towards 8. Then at the back, this is the tip, meaning to say this number is smaller. But in fraction, it is different. You have to listen carefully because I'm going to give you tips. In greater than and less than, say for example, number 1 example, we have 1/2 and 1/3. The answer is 1/2 is greater than 1/3. I am going to concretize what is abstract because it is abstract. Now this is a piece of paper, say for example, granting they are equal. When we are going to divide, this part here is 1/2 and the other one is 1/2. This will tell us the denominator, how many times or how many times we divide. So if this is 3, you divide that by 3 and this part here is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. I am going to shade. This is your 1/2. And this is your 1/3, which is greater. Up to here only and up to here. The greater, the number is 1/2 and the less is 1/3. So the opening is like that. Meaning to say, this is facing the greater number. Tinalikuran, 1/3. This is smaller. Now, another example. Number 2, we have 1/4 and 1/3. The answer is 1/4 is less than 1/3. Now, granting they are equal, I divide. How many times we divide? What is the divisor is 4. So, divide this by 4. This is the whole, but we are going to divide that by 4. When I divided this by 4, this part is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. And the other one is 1/3. A piece of paper is being divided into 3, meaning to say we have 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Now this portion is less. Up to here only. And this portion or region is greater. So what will you do? So the 1/4 is less. So this is less than 1/3. The opening is here, facing 1/3. Meaning to say, this one is less than 1/3. Now I am going to concretize because the 1/4 and the 1/2 and the 1/3 are abstract. So we have to draw something like this. And a piece of paper like this. Now this is one whole. And we're going to fold it. This part here is 1/2. This one. So I'm going to give you 1/2 and 1/2. If you're going to do like this portion is just 1/3. So 1/3 is less than 1/2. Okay. And 1/4 like this. 1/4. This is now 1/4. Then 1/3. So the 1/3 is just like this. So we have here, we compare that 1/4 is less than 1/3. So again, it is the sign or the symbol is less than. Okay, that's the tip. Now we have here number 3. 2/5. So I divide this the whole number by the whole piece of item or paper. Uh, I divide this by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This part here is 1/5, 1/5, another 1/5, another 1/5, 1/5. This is 2/5. So take two parts from here up to there. And then shade this region. Now, 1/2. Shade this region. What do you think is greater? So you will choose 1/2. Since 2/5 is written first, we're going to have 2/5 is less than 1/2. Look, 2/5 is only here. 1/5, 1/5, that is already 2/5. And we have here 1/2. So 2/5 is less than 1/2. Granting they have the same piece of paper, this one and this one. Okay, number 4. So the tip is, what you will do, if it is the denominator is 5, divide the object by 5. Or just think it is divided by 5. Take two parts of it. I-compare mo sa 1/2. Then, a piece of paper is divided into 2, and one part of it is 1/2. So this one is greater than 2/5. Look, this 1/2 is greater than 2/5. So what will you do? Since 2/5 is written first, 2/5 is less than 1/2. And number 4, I am not going to give you only 2, 3, but I'm going to give you 4 examples. Number 4. Number 4 is 1/3 and 1/5. You provide greater than and less than. So the answer is, you have 1/3 greater than 1/5. Again, since this is divided by 3, this part here is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Now, look. The other one is 1/5. I'm going to write 1/5 here. This is another 1/5. And this is another 1/5. And this is another 1/5. You are going to shade only this part here. So what do you think is greater than? This is 1/3. Granting they're equal. They have the same piece of paper. Now, 1/3 is greater, right? Since 1/3 is the first fraction, so this one is facing to the greater fraction, and 1/5 is less. And that's for greater than and less than. The question here is just insert greater than and less than. In grades 1, maybe these are the questions. 5 is less than 10, and 10 is greater than 2. It's like that. Kinder 1, kinder 2, or grade 1. But fractions, this could be integrated already in grades 4, maybe in grades 4 and 5. So that's it. Now, what I did is I just give you tips on how to use greater than and less than in these given fractions. Okay, that's all. Okay, please subscribe because we will be having tips in simple mathematics. Some, what do you call that, operations with some strategies or techniques. Maybe you can get it. So subscribe. Please subscribe. I will be giving you more. Now here, in fractions, we discuss reduction of fraction to lowest term. You can ask question because I will be giving you more examples. Equivalent fraction, I give some examples on equivalent fraction with charts or drawings to tell you why they are equivalent. Now, identification of greater than and less than. I would like to clear to you in greater than and less than. Now, this is a piece of paper. I fold it this way. So, this part here is 1/2. And the other one is 1/2. And this one, another piece of paper, I divide it by 3. So, look at the 1/3. This is 1/3 and this is 1/2. So, what is greater? So, you can already identify the greater than and less than, whether it be 1/2 or 1/3. Okay, I'm going to fold it again. This is 1/4. Look at what is greater, the 1/3 or 1/4. So, in some of my questions, we say that 1/4 is less than 1/3 or 1/3 is greater than 1/4. Now, I make this clear because in my foldings, it's not clear. So, this is the moment that I'm going to clear the greater than and less than. We have to think over that the denominator will tell us how many times we divided the object. And if it will, the numerator will tell us how many parts that will be taken. So you have to always analyze the greater than and less than. Is it the greater than? Is it less than? Not all the time you are going to fold, but that will only give you why 1/2 is greater than 1/3. Many times we have to think it and analyze the given set of fractions. So we are done with this reduction, equivalent, identification of greater than and less than in the given set of fractions. This time, I'm going to give you changing of mixed number to improper fraction. I would like to define first what is mixed number. I will give you mixed number 3 and 1/2. Why we call that mixed? Because this is already the composition of a whole number and fraction. So it's mixed number. And improper fraction, the denominator is less than the numerator, or the numerator is greater than the denominator. Example of this is 5/4. So if you have 1/2, this one is proper fraction, where the denominator is greater than the numerator. But 5/4 is an example with proper fraction. May I repeat? Mixed number is the composition of a whole number and fraction. And improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So proper fraction is like this 1/2, where the denominator is greater than the numerator. Again, 5/4 is improper and 1/2 is proper. But at this moment, we are not going to deal with proper fraction. We are going to change mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, Example of mixed number to improper fraction. We have 3, 3 and 1/2. What will you do? Now, first, I am going to give you some tips. Meaning to say 2 times 3, so you are going to multiply 2 times 3, 6. 6 plus 1. Again, we have 3 and 1/2. From here, 2 times 3 times yan, 6. Then, pagdating dito,